Hey, Robo Turtle, am I as funny as I think I am? Ah, shade from the turtle. Turtle got me all up in my feelings. X doesn't have to just be the best Fast and the Furious movie or mark the spot. X can actually be like a brand new technology. And before I take leaves out of your pool, let me try to put some money in your pocket. It's something that I love to do, is my favorite thing. Good chance to win $500. Made it super easy. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me your favorite robot that you've ever seen. Just make sure there's a way to contact you either in the comment or to click your handle on your YouTube page. Give the video a thumbs up, watch it all the way through. You can come back and enter once a day. We'll let it run for 10 days, open to anyone in the world. All the information you need though will be down below. So, obviously, you can tell I'm not in the studio. I am at CES, a place where you see new technologies and where problems and solutions that don't exist are being presented. I'm seeing a lot of things around me that don't need to be solved with technology. One thing that does need to be solved with technology is how to get your time back. Any use of tech that gives time back, I think, is like the perfect use of tech. And if you think about the things you use, let's say, around your house, maybe you have a mopping or a vacuuming robot. That's awesome to have, but eventually hair gets stuck in the bristles or a cat toy gets stuck in it, and you got to take it out, you got to clean it, and you got to charge it. Awesome that the robot's helping you, but that's a lot of time spent having to manage the thing that's cleaning the thing. What about for pools? I've had AquaSense robots of various forms cleaning my pool for years. I've tried their entire AquaSense line, had their ice skim taking care of my surface, and that's been really helpful. But there's always been a downside. So if you have a pool, you know the struggle, right? Gross stuff gets in, you got to get that gross stuff out. About 3 times a week for the past year, I have had to clean my AquaSense Ultra. I got to pull out the bin, I got to empty it, flip it over, I hose it down, I gotta drag it over to my California room, my overhang, and I gotta plug it in, then I gotta wait, and then I gotta chuck the thing back into the pool. Listen, this is like first world of all first world problems, but it does take a lot of time. 7-8 minutes per day, 3 times a week, that adds up to real hours. Which brings me back to X, actually solving problems. So meet AquaSense X, and it's not just one thing. It's actually 2 things. You might not be able to see it behind those like 40,000 awards that it won. And there's a reason that it won those awards, including the CES Innovation Award from CES itself, which is not an easy thing to get. So first, you got a robot part of it. And I'll talk about the robot in a second. That's half of AquaSense X. It doesn't have like a real name, so I can call it Steve. What's new is the dock. So you take your robot, you put it on the dock, and then you don't do anything else. And the 2 together make AquaSense X, and the dock solves the problem. 3 minutes later, all the cleaning is done. Using high-powered jets to clean the robot, it's going to empty the robot into a larger bin down below. They say will last about 2 months, then it's gonna charge it for you. So when you're done and when you're ready to clean your pool again, you pull it off, you throw it in, and that is it. So the whole process, when you have AquaSense X, is take your robot, put it in the pool, let it do its thing. Whenever you're done, take the robot out of the pool, put it on the dock, and that is the entire steps. The robot itself, I actually asked this question, is what was different versus their flagship last year of the AquaSense Ultra. It's got a bigger battery, which is nice. It's got a bigger tank for holding debris and gross things. But the big story is AI. And don't like glaze over when you hear AI. This is actually like real use of AI. It's doing a better job detecting debris on the surface of your pool, not just the bottom, so it can clean. And AquaSense done an incredible job like mapping the pool and knowing where to go. And they've put like all of this together in a way that like really works and is really meaningful. And having a system that cleans the thing is awesome. All these products that you see really anywhere, it's easy to forget that there are like people involved in making that products. The people with passion, engineers, developers, business, marketing, everything. I had a chance to talk with some of the folks at Beatbot who made these products, kind of get their sense on the story behind them themselves.
AquaSense X adopts the same infrastructure as 2 Ultra, so it looks very similar, and the main advantages are almost the same. But this year, AquaSense X robot has a larger filter box, and also it has a little bit larger battery. And also the AI capabilities is upgraded from the previous generation. Yeah, I think that's the main difference.
Those are big ones. That's like real
Yeah.
quality of
Yeah.
life changes.
Yeah.
How does the turtle fall into the vision of Beatbot as a company?
So our vision is basically we're robotics nerds.
Yeah.
Right. That's what we do. So, but we know robotics shouldn't be limited to just cleaning something like the pool. The pool is great, right? Everyone needs
Yeah.
help with that. But we should be doing a lot more with the water that's all around us, right? Robotics should be a tool for improving the lives of everyone around us. That's the main vision of Beatbot. We want to improve everyone's lives, not only our customers, but the people around it. So we believe the turtle is a good place to start.
Another cool thing that the robot will do too, it's also better at detecting ledges. We have a Baja ledge in our pool with kind of the shallow area. It can get itself up there, it can clean and not just fall over to the end. It can detect height and width and then clean all the surfaces accordingly. That's like the good part. The bad part, I haven't tested this yet. This is just at CES. I've seen the demos. I watched them do it like 4 or 5 times here, and it really does appear to work. And everything AquaSense has announced has worked. This is actually available to order now if you want. I don't have mine yet, so I can't give you my like actual takes on it. But judging by the amount of words and praise, I think Beatbot's got a huge, humongous winner on their hands. But that's not the only thing we got going here. That turtle who threw me shade earlier is not going to clean your pool, unfortunately, which was a bummer. What it will do eventually, in like 5-ish years, it'll check out the ocean and it'll interact with wildlife and it'll get information on the ocean and feed it back to the Beatbot on how to keep the oceans kind of clean. Just a cool use of technology from a robotics company. But if you just want a robot to clean your pool and you want a really affordable option that does an amazing job with Beatbot's technology and a splash of color, Sora 70's got you covered here too. And listen, pool cleaning robots is not something for everybody. You got to have a pool in order to do this. But if you have a pool, you know the struggle. And Beatbot's solving a real problem, and it does it, I think, pretty well. So especially when it comes to sort of water surface cleaning, the gross stuff that lives at the surface. Uses this, and it's kind of a sort of twin jets to actively steer the gross stuff, the debris, to the center, and the suction power will pick up sand on the floor and scraps on the walls really easily with up to 5 hours of floor cleaning. And with the smart surface cleaning, just automatically releases water. When using the app, it's just a single button to recover it. Super easy. The only problem they're not solving is my 6-year-old daughter, Olivia, being convinced of trying to eat her toes when we're in the pool, but maybe there'll be a solution for that at CES 2027. At CES, you used to get a ton of technology solving problems that don't really exist. This is a real problem for me, something that I do every single day. We use our pool in the winter. Things fall in the pool in the fall. It is always some various degrees of gross. Beatbot is solving real problems for real users.